Bengaluru Bulls has the likes of Ajay, Gurpreet, Manjeet and Charlathan. But when it comes to young and exciting talent, the Bulls are second to none. So who are the youngsters we are talking about? Take a look.
Stealthier than a leopard. That is how one of the most experienced kabaddi players in India's domestic circuit, Somvir Shekhar, is described by those who know the game. Somvir played for Patna Pirates last season but will don the red jersey this year.
ये मेरा रोल इसमें राइट कवर का है और मैं राइट कवर ही खेलता हूँ और इसी में मतलब कि मैं अपने टीम को अपनी तरफ से इसी साइड से ही ऊपर ले जाना चाहता हूँ और मेरी तरफ से कोई कमी नहीं आएगी, बस आश्वासन ही दे सकते हैं और अच्छा खेलने की पूरी कोशिश करेंगे.
That was about his role for the Bulls. But how did the love for kabaddi begin for the Delhi lad?
कबड्डी खेलने की प्रेरणा हमें हमारे मतलब रणधीर सर हैं, इन्होंने हमारे गांव में नींव रखी थी. जैसे कि बुनियाद इन्हीं से स्टार्ट हुई है, हमारी यहीं से खेलना स्टार्ट किया है और स्कूलों में हमारे ये अपने स्कूलों लेवल में अपने कोच साहब थे और एक हमारे ग्राउंड पे भी आते हैं, लील बोलते हैं उनको, लील कोच साहब बोलते हैं. जैसे गांव में वो लोकल हैं, इतने फेमस तो नहीं है पर उनको एक जुनून है, पैसन है, वो मेहनत कराते थे हमारी. और फिर धीरे धीरे रणधीर सर के पास आने लग गए, इन्होंने ही जॉब दिलाई और यहाँ तक आज बहुत बड़ा हाथ है ना तो रणधीर सर का ही है और इनके नेतृत्व में हमने आज तक यहाँ तक का सफ़र तय किया.
Every sports person needs a motivation to do well, and Somvir certainly has one.
ये तो सभी प्लेयरों का एम्स होता है, सपना होता है, पर मैं इसके लिए सीरियस भी हूँ और मतलब कि मेहनत करने की पूरी कोशिश कर रहा हूँ. भाई ये मंजीत छिल्लर है और ये रणधीर सर हैं और अपने इन्हीं से प्रेरणा मिलती है. इन्होंने अर्जुन अवार्ड लेने के एक वो लाइन में चल रहे हैं, मंजीत छिल्लर लाइन में चले हुए हैं. अर्जुन अवार्ड आज नहीं तो कल उनको मिलेगा, ज़रूर पक्का मिलेगा, उनको श्योरली मिलेगा. तो उन्हीं से प्रेरणा मिलती है कि हम ये हमारे सीनियर ले सकते तो हम क्यों नहीं कर सकते ऐसा. तो उन्हीं से सीखते हुए मतलब कि अपना दृढ़ निश्चय बना रखा है कि हाँ अर्जुन अवार्ड लेने की कैपेसिटी हम में भी है और भगवान की मर्जी है क्या होता है क्या नहीं होता, पर अपनी तो बस मेन टारगेट यही है अर्जुन अवार्ड लेना.
Not a bad motivation at all, Somvir. Winning an Arjuna award will certainly make his large family proud.
मेरी फैमिली में मतलब कि बहुत बड़ी फैमिली है, वैसे तो इकट्ठी रहती है और मेरे पापा 6 भाई बहन है, एक सिस्टर है मतलब मेरी बुआ जी, और मेरे परिवार में 6 मेरे अंकल हैं और मेरी आंटी और मतलब 6 हैं और दादाजी और माता तो नहीं है अभी, पर बहुत बड़ी फैमिली है, उनसे बहुत ही प्यार मिलता है. और मेरी स्पोर्ट्समैन फैमिली है, उन्हीं से बिलोंग करता हूँ मैं. और अपना गेहूँ में मतलब कि फादर भी जॉब करते हैं, मम्मी हाउसवाइफ हैं और सभी मेरे अंकल है, मेरी आंटी है, मतलब कि आंटी ताई जी सभी हाउसवाइफ हैं, अंकल है, ताऊ जी हैं, सभी जॉब पे हैं और हम मतलब कि खेती भी करते हैं, खेती करते हैं, बस वही वैसा ही रहता है बस अपना.
A strong, sound and experienced player, Somvir might just be the right person for the Bulls' defense for the upcoming second season. Talking of experienced players, there's one more in the Bulls' ranks, Adinath Gavali. This will be the first season with Bengaluru franchise for the Maratha Mulga, who is known to be strong as an elephant. He is a seasoned kabaddi player with plenty of experience.
सर मैं नासिक में हूँ, नासिक से हूँ. जो हमारा गांव था उसमें कबड्डी का नामो निशान कुछ नहीं था. एक पूना से हमारे सर आए थे, मतलब जो बजरंग परदेसी नाम के कोच है, उन्होंने कबड्डी लाया नासिक में. और हमारे स्कूल में दूसरा कोई ऐसा इवेंट नहीं था कि जो मतलब उस लेवल तक था। तो हमारे कोच साहब थे, तो उन्होंने कबड्डी का बहुत मतलब अच्छे अच्छे लड़के स्कूल से निकाले, जिसका मतलब हाइट बॉडी अच्छा हो। तो तब से मतलब कबड्डी का अच्छे से ट्रेनिंग क्या होता है वो पता चला, और उसके बाद में फिर सर ने हमें कोचिंग किया, तो उसमें फिर थोड़ा इंटरेस्ट आने लगा। तो फिर वो दिन ब दिन बढ़ते चला गया। फिर 14 नेशनल के बाद वो और इंटरेस्ट आने लगा। फिर 19 नेशनल खेला, उससे फिर एक सपना ऐसा एक ये हो गया कि कुछ करने की ख्वाहिश पैदा हो गई उसमें, फिर वो चालू रहा कंटिन्यू।
Adinath hails from Maharashtra, a state which has rich culture for the sport, but like any player, had his share of struggles at the start of his career. Adinath has been playing kabaddi for over a decade and a half, but he feels that it is the PKL that has given the players an identity of their own.
सर प्रो कबड्डी लीग का स्टैंडर्ड बहुत ज़्यादा बड़ा है। मतलब अभी इतना है कि कबड्डी ओलंपिक तक आसानी से जा सकता है। नेशनल खेलते थे तो उस टाइम जिधर नेशनल है, सपोज एक बेंगलोर में नेशनल है, तो बेंगलोर का ही ऑडियंस उतना देखता था, उसका कोई प्रसार माध्यम नहीं था। तो इसके वजह से अभी घर घर में कबड्डी पहुंच गया है, तो थोड़ा अच्छा लगता है। मतलब प्लेयरों को जानने लगे, बच्चों से लेके बूढ़े तक सब जान रहे हैं ये कबड्डी प्लेयर है, इसका नाम ये है, ऐसा।
The 29-year-old will play as a right cover for the Bengaluru franchise. It is maiden season for the Bulls, which he considers as his family now.
बेंगलुरु बुल्स तो अभी एक परिवार ही हो गया है फिलहाल। तो अभी गेम के बारे में बोले तो मैं डिफेंस में हूँ ज़्यादा, तो डिफेंस तो पहले ऑलरेडी अच्छा है और भी अच्छा हो जाएगा। और पिछली बार तो सेमीफाइनल में लूज़ हुए थे, इस साल तो टारगेट है फाइनल पक्का मारेंगे।
With his excellent physique, good height and plenty of experience, Adinath could be the answer to the Red Army's right cover issues which haunted them last season. Adinath aims to be the best defender in the country, and his journey to become the best in the business starts from Saturday. To make a team successful, you require a good captain, an excellent coach, and good support staff. But one more factor plays an important role: the owners. Meet Uday Sinh Wala, the CEO of Bengaluru Bulls. Known for his excellent acumen for sports, Uday's experience spans from advertising and marketing to sports management and broadcasting. Choosing the Bengaluru franchise was an obvious option for Uday, but why?
We took the Bengaluru team because I believe Bengaluru has one of the best traditions for sport. You know, Karnataka and Bengaluru in particular have supported sport probably the most in this country as a city.
While the fans think that pressure is on the players and the coach, there is a lot of pressure on the owners as well. Here's Uday talking about it.
Well, lots of external pressures. Fundamentally, it's our job to also popularize the sport. It's our job to build a fan following both in Bengaluru and the state and across the country as well, because like any other sport, Virat Kohli is popular in Bengaluru for RCB, but also in Punjab and Delhi. So our job is to help build a following for our team, make it the most popular team in the league.
Pro Kabaddi League has taken everyone by storm, and Uday is happily surprised with the impact it has made.
To me, what was the greatest achievement last year also when the league was on, whether it was in schools or even what we call building compounds. Halfway through the league across the country, we started finding children, instead of in the evening playing football or playing gully cricket, they started playing kabaddi.
When asked specifically about his role, Uday elaborates.
So our job is to try and help the coach build a team for this season and looking forward. So our job is to help him create a talent pool. We go and help them build a talent pool, work with the coach to select from that vast talent pool to a smaller talent pool. Let him work on grooming them, for which we must provide him the tools. Training camp, facilities, physio, medical help, the right place to play, a training program which they do even when they are not in a camp, a proper diet plan. So those are the roles we fundamentally play with him.
A lot has been said about the owner's inability to harness young talent in Karnataka. With just Sunil Hanumantappa, the lone number City player in the Bulls unit, the owners have attracted a lot of flack from the fans and the media. Clarifying on just one player from Bengaluru, Uday said,
In that pool, frankly, there were only 2 players from the state, 2 or 3 players. From that, we were only able to grab Sunil. Okay. The next player we were able to grab who plays in Bengaluru, he plays for, I think, State Bank of Mysore, is Vinod, who's actually from Pondicherry, but has been playing out of Bangalore in the recent past. So those are the only 2 players who I'd call more local. That's why also we are starting the process of setting up the academy. We have to work now on our own to try and find the talent and train them into becoming Bengaluru Bulls players. That's what makes the whole academy and talent development process so important. 3, 4, 5 years from now, we have to change the ratio of players from other parts to the ratio of players from here. It's very important to also make what we call the B team. Those are going to be the talent which moves up to the senior team. It's very important to start finding players who are 14, 15 years old who seem to have a future in the game. From that will come our star talent for the future. So we are very conscious of that, and hence the additional investments of trying to build an academy franchise operation here.
like any other owner, Uday keeps a tab on the competition and also on the preparations of the rivals. He also interacts with the players, but does his constant presence act as a hindrance?
Yes, I try and see every match that I can. If there is work pressure or some other duties, then I may miss a few. But out of 14 matches we played last year, I think I missed only 4. I was there for the other 10 in the league phase. Obviously for the semi-finals and third place we were there. I will try and do the same thing this year as well. I believe my role at the tournament time is motivational. I don't go in there and ask for anything. I go in there and motivate, whether it's being a part of the team prayers, we do prayers before matches, being a part of the team before they leave for a game and we have meetings. My job is not to intimidate. My job is to groom a team into having pride. Pride leads to success. Belief leads to success. My job is to try and instill that belief, and that's what I try and do. The players get intimidated is something you can ask them, and I'd love to know the truth as well. So.
Last year, the Bulls ended in the top 4, but this year, Uday is confident of an excellent show by his team.
We are going to win. That is not something I'm saying. That's something the team has sat down and discussed at its own meeting. It's a commitment that they have given on a belief in themselves and what they've been doing through the training they've been into.
Now, Uday has done his bit. He has provided the Bulls the best facilities, and it's now up to the players to perform.
An inspirational leader, an experienced coach, a talented outfit. Bengaluru Bulls is the team to beat this season. They finished last year at the top 4, but this season, Namma City fans will be hoping that they get the pole position this year. With camera person Sudhakar, this is Abhijit Singh for News 9, Bengaluru.